From juking a police officer like an NFL running back
Stop running!
to getting thrown around like a rag doll.
Get on the ground. Yeah, on the ground, boy. What are you doing?
Who knew a simple shoplift would turn into fighting with a juggernaut? On November 11, 2023, at about 10 a.m. in Ewing, New Jersey, police officers were dispatched to a shoplifting call where a male stole from Harbor Freight Tools and fled the store on foot. The first officer to arrive on scene happened to be in the area and spotted our suspect, Cassine Huggins, who matched the suspect description given to 911. Officer Stradling immediately orders the suspect to stop, and this is what he does.
Don't. Stop. Stop. I'm telling you stop.
No, you're not.
Okay, you're gonna stop.
No, you're not. Because you're gonna talk to them first. I'm not stopping.
Stop.
Stop, man.
I'm telling you to stop.
Talk to them.
I'm telling you to stop.
Don't talk to them. Don't talk to them.
I will. I need you to stop.
No,
though.
I'm not stopping.
You need to stop.
For what?
Stop and come stand over here.
No, I'm not. Ma'am, go talk to them.
You're gonna be charged with resisting if you don't
Why?
stop. Because you're not stopping. You're not listening.
But you talk to them.
I will once you stop.
For what?
I have people over there right now. You need to stop.
All right, go talk to
Stop.
them.
238. He's running through dope.
And right away, the suspect is not following commands and tries to argue with the officer. The cop tries to go hands-on to detain the suspect, but he jukes her and starts running away.
Gas station. Stop. Stop.
I'm in pain.
Stop. Stop running. Stop.
I'm already trained. Get the off.
Stop. We're going down Curry Alley, just walking now.
I'm in train.
Stop.
Touch me. I ain't touched nothing.
Just be advised, he swung at me a few times.
I didn't swing at you.
Stop.
No.
180, start heading that way.
You have
Stop.
no jurisdiction over here.
Yes, I do.
It's train.
I'm telling you to stop.
No.
This big boy apparently got some speed. I mean, he's a big dude, so I'm not sure why this cop is having such a hard time keeping up with him. And this brings me back to rule number 1.
Rule number 1 for surviving Zombieland: cardio.
Something that sticks out to me is that this dude is obviously not going to comply with the cop. He's verbally telling the officer no, he's being combative, and he's even swinging on her. You have to be comfortable with going hands-on to fight a suspect if you have to, and depending on where you work, say a rural county, then your backing officer may be 20 plus minutes away. So while you're waiting for your backup to arrive, you might as well hit that subscribe button. But this looks to be a bigger city, so her backup is probably fairly close.
You know you should have went to the store first and talked to them. I didn't steal nothing.
We're still walking down Curry Alley. He's not stopping.
I'm not, because I didn't do nothing.
Now, if you didn't notice, our suspect is quite a large human being, and this is one point that female officers are typically at a disadvantage. There is quite a size difference between the two of them, so our officer here is waiting for her friends to show up, which makes arresting people much more efficient than fighting that bear by yourself.
Stop.
Y'all always do that. Y'all always think somebody stole something. All that shit I got was bought yesterday.
Then
I
let's
had the
figure it
receipt.
out.
No! I ain't came just straight to me, fat boy.
Who?
The store.
Then sit here and talk to me about it.
No! You know damn well I ain't swing at you.
Stop.
No! Y'all f***ed up for that. Y'all always do that. The second time I went in that store, they said I stole something.
Stop walking.
Now, Huggins is saying that the cop needs to go to the store first before she can detain him, because, you know, he has a plethora of knowledge about criminal law and procedures. But do officers actually need to do that? I'm not quite sure where Huggins got his law degree from, but no, absolutely not. If we look at the Supreme Court case Terry v. Ohio, this says that officers can lawfully detain someone if they have reasonable suspicion that a person has committed a crime. And reasonable suspicion is based on articulable facts and observations along with the officer's training and experience. Okay, got it. But can you use force to stop someone on a Terry stop? Yes, you can. Since you are legally detaining a person, meaning they're not free to leave, you can use force against them if they refuse to comply. The force, of course, must also be reasonable and proportional to the amount of resistance that the officer is dealing with. Plus, what many criminals don't realize is that if you are detained on a Terry stop, that's just an investigative stop. But if you refuse to comply with lawful orders, or if you fight or try to run away, then you have now committed a completely separate crime, and you just make everything worse.
Stop walking. What street is this, sir?
Nothing.
What street?
Jackson.
238, what's your location?
We're walking on Ellis towards Spruce, I believe.
Girl, you don't know where you are?
Where am I?
No, I totally get it. Obviously, it is important to know your beat and all the cross streets, but I can completely understand how easy it would be to get lost in a bigger city or more urban environment. I have also lost track of where I was before while doing a canine track, and I also had to pull my phone out to see where I was. But luckily, I was not standing next to a bad guy.
So let's figure it out.
No, you tell them to figure out. Because I went in the store, I just looked around.
Stop.
I'm sorry, I didn't.
Then let's talk.
No,
Let's stop.
because you know it's messed up.
Stop.
You know it's messed up. That's mean I'm proud that I don't steal shit from
So
the
then
plaza.
talk to me. So this doesn't become physical, because you just made it physical. Stop and talk to me.
Because every time I go in that plaza, I get locked up, and then people say I'm
Stop.
stealing. No, I'm not being charged with nothing yet. Because I didn't steal nothing. I already got a
Stop.
shoplifting charge, and I already went to court for the shit.
From where?
From the mail that I ain't never been to the store. You know you don't have no jurisdiction over here.
Right now in front of 859 Spruce. Stop. Stop. I'm gonna...
Come on.
Stop.
No, I didn't do anything.
So Officer Stradling follows Huggins for a few more blocks, and I will say that the officer is pretty lucky that Huggins didn't try to attack her during that time. And I don't know why he thinks the cops have no jurisdiction away from the store. I think he's just making shit up at this point to be a pain in the ass. And when Officer Stradling's partners show up, Huggins still puts up a fight.
Stop.
No, I didn't do anything. Come on.
Stop.
Ma'am, I didn't do anything.
Hey, don't touch me.
I didn't do anything.
Don't touch me.
Come on, I didn't. Get him on the ground. Get him on. Get him on the ground.
Yeah.
The on the ground, boy. Get him on the ground.
Yeah.
On the ground, boy. What you doing?
No.
Let me turn around.
You want to turn around?
Let me turn around.
Go ahead.
Like you ain't even had to do all that. I was walking.
And Huggins was arrested.
Yeah, I know this. She knew what all I did was walk.
Stop.
All right, listen.
One in custody.
I know I should have stopped, but I'm always getting accused of something.
And ultimately charged with shoplifting, obstructing a law enforcement officer, and eluding. And overall, I think that the primary officer did the best job that she could. It is definitely tough to be a smaller female cop when faced with a larger human being who is being a pain in the ass like this one was. But that is all the more reason for smaller officers to train and be comfortable with fighting suspects of all sizes. Now these are just my opinions based on my experience as a cop. Let me know what you liked or hated in this video so I can make the next one even better. And while this cop tried to tackle a wrecking ball, I would much rather fight that shoplifter than deal with this idiot.